Hello and welcome back to the Motorworks and More podcast. I'm your host Logan, and let's get into episode 2 of our little first-person shooter trilogy. I got my co-hosts William Queen and Drake Bolin back on.
Yeah.
And on this episode, we're going to talk about a little bit of Call of Duty. Now, as I said in the last episode of the trilogy, the Call of Duty franchise is probably one of my favorite first-person shooters. More specifically being the newer Modern Warfare game. What's your opinion on that, boys?
My personal favorite has to really be Black Ops 2. And I can really understand how you can more appreciate Modern Warfare because of the better graphics it has and just with basically the better multiplayer that Modern Warfare has.
I really enjoy the weapon customization in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, that's nice.
It has definitely far exceeded the games before it because there's way more options. Although, something about the menu in Modern Warfare, just like the customization menu for your weapons, bothers me. I much prefer the one in Black Ops Cold War because I think it was more of just a drop-down compared to Modern Warfare's, like you go to each part of the gun. Although I can understand why you'd like that. It's just a personal preference.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the older Call of Duty games. I mean, that's what I started playing games on. I mean, Call of Duty Black Ops, no, it was World at War. The first ever Xbox 360 game I played. And I'll actually tell you the story behind it. So I walked into my uncle's room. He used to play games all the time. And I was like really mad about something that day, and I got all butthurt because he wouldn't let me play, but he let me play anyways and just left me in there to play a kind of violent game as I was like 5. I didn't care. I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
My experience with World at War, well, before I ever played it, I didn't play it until after I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2. But I just remember...
That's a while down the line, then.
Yeah, I just remember actually watching my dad play zombies online, and they'd all camp on the Giant, or what was it called, Der Reese. There was like this metal staircase that went up to this like little overhang in the room with I think one of the teleporters. They were unstoppable. There was like 4 of them sitting there. There was nothing any of the zombies could do to get past them, because they'd have like 12 of the like little trip mines, so if some zombie did get back there, it would die and they'd just bail out one of the windows. It was really funny to watch.
So it was genius.
Yes, that was an unstoppable camping spot.
Now, don't get me wrong, the Call of Duty games have definitely come a long way since they've started back in 2003 when they first started making these games. Now being in 2021, they have...
Year of our Lord.
Yes, they have plenty of games to choose from now. Most recently, Call of Duty Vanguard that just released last month. I've heard very mixed reviews on this. I've heard anything from it's the next best Call of Duty to it's just Call of Duty World War II reskinned to it's the worst thing they've ever made.
It's not... I have a hard time judging Call of Duty games without playing them. Because people hated Ghosts. I enjoyed Ghosts.
I also...
People hated Infinity. What was it? Advanced Warfare. I enjoyed Advanced Warfare.
I also did.
Infinite Warfare, I enjoyed that.
Never did play that one.
And even the direct comparisons to Call of Duty World War II, I really enjoyed that game. I really liked the zombies. I thought the multiplayer, while a little boring and kind of stale, didn't really drag down the fact of how much I really did like the zombies, and I heard the campaign was actually pretty good, although the only game I've ever finished the campaign on was probably my favorite Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which I thoroughly played every mode for, which is not something I can say about any Call of Duty before or after.
I definitely do play most of the Call of Duties for the campaigns. I played the Black Ops 2 campaign probably 7 times.
Yeah.
On every difficulty. Advanced Warfare, I actually really enjoyed their campaign. I thought it was interesting because it started adding implements of like more customization things in there. Black Ops 2, which was the game prior to Advanced Warfare, It had some customization. I think you could make your like a weapon class with it, and that's really about all you had. But with Advanced Warfare, when they added in the exosuits to where you had like advanced movement and stuff like that, that's when they started adding in more like ability upgrades to where you would upgrade your exosuit, and then you had like your double jump abilities and your hovering abilities, stuff like that, which was really cool. I remember doing that. I never did play the Advanced Warfare campaign. It was probably until like 2018. I just happened to have my old Xbox out. I'm like, why not? I'll play it and try it. And I sat down. I played the whole thing in like 2 nights. I really enjoyed it.
The whole advanced movement thing is like a really difficult, I think, balance to strike, because players are playing like games that you've been making for years because they liked your old stuff. So whenever Call of Duty decides to add advanced movement, or God forbid Halo decides to add running, I'll be one of the people who's like, I don't like that, that's not Halo. But in reality, it's running, it's probably not a big deal. Who really cares? And then there's Doom Eternal, which I talked about in the last episode, which I actually liked the advanced movement they added. So it's really a difficult thing to like get the exact balance of.
And I mean, yeah, with that, it was something different. It was cool. I mean, it had its moments to where I hated it, because there was every now and then you'd have your really stupid, you're doing decent, and then look at that, somebody flew up from 3 stories down and got
somebody fell from the heavens and unloaded a clip.
I mean, it was cool. It was different. It was something new. I mean, after, like, when Black Ops 3 came out, that's kind of when everybody was like, okay, now this is enough. It's a little ridiculous. Put boots back on the ground.
Put boots back on the ground.
But really, after Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 really dropped, it kind of reestablished the Call of Duty franchise, basically. Many people really enjoyed Black Ops 3.
I personally did.
I can still play that game.
Yeah.
I actually really love it.
With the Black Ops 3 zombies being one of the best zombies out there.
Still is to this day.
Yeah.
Especially in the PC world, because you can go and find your modded zombies maps.
The maps.
And
such as a custom, I think it was Town.
Town Reimagined, yeah.
Which
I
even
did see
had,
that one.
like that, the bowling alley? It's like, that's all opened up, and I'm like, I remember specifically thinking, hey, the building over there should be open. And it wasn't. And then somebody's like, you know what? I got free time. I like Town from Black Ops 2.
We're gonna make that cooler.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. It's kind of funny, they had the Minecraft modded map, and I'm a big Minecraft guy too, and I thought that was cool.
There's so many like really cool modded maps from like goofier ones where you're
fighting Homer Simpson.
I never did see that one, but it sounds interesting.
A Mario Kart themed map where me and my friend Joe completed the Easter egg for, which took hours. Because at the end of it, it just is an unlimited round, and then to win, you just pay a bunch of money to get out of it. But we got the unfortunate fate of our unlimited round being a dog round, and I had a sniper.
Nice.
So I was just sniping dogs for probably about an hour until I got, I think it was like 20,000 or 50,000 points, some like big number.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Black Ops 3, especially in the PC world, kind of created unlimited possibilities, because there was people creating anything and everything you can imagine. I mean, it kind of made it more of a sandbox type feel, which is really cool. I mean, I could get behind that, and I think they should kind of bring it back.
And then there was Black Ops 4.
And then Black Ops 4.
Then there was Black Ops 4.
They added a blackout mode, which is basically following the trend of Fortnite with Battle Royales, with Battle Royales basically being the biggest thing at that time. And it really just fell short. I know people still play Blackout, but not as many people do.
It's kind of dead.
Yes,
you don't ever hear any talk about it, really. And honestly, kind of sticking with the Battle Royale thing, I mean, Warzone to this day, it's starting to fall.
It's starting to
I have been joking around here lately. I think it's literally a requirement to be a hacker to play Warzone. I mean, I hate being that guy complaining about hacks. I hate it. But it's getting ridiculous.
With the absences of an anti-cheat, it really shows.
Literally no anti-cheat. They don't care. There's people that are proud of hacking now, which, I mean, at this point, whatever, just use it. I'm not playing the game, so I don't care. but it's just crazy. Another thing with Modern Warfare multiplayer, I've found a little thing to kind of tell if they're a hacker right off the bat. If they are a PC player and you spectate them, and if they have the Dark Zombie mode diamond from Call of Duty Cold War,
I've seen that multiple times, not just the game we played earlier. I've seen that in like other people's like videos and stuff of people with that specific skin for some reason.
if they have Cold War camos in Modern Warfare, they have to have the power to do that from somewhere. If they can hack in camos, why couldn't they hack in, hacks like walls or aimbot? I mean, I know if I'm gonna do it, look at that. I can just do this while I'm here.
To be fair, the hacking in camos, well, technically cheating. If that is all you're doing, I could care less.
Yeah, I could too. But at the same time, that kind of puts a red flag on you. Like, well, if you're gonna do that, why wouldn't you do this
why
too?
Wouldn't you?
You're already there. Why not?
It's not like you can't. It's like you're already there.
Mhm.
If you can, there's a good chance you might.
Yeah. But Warzone at a time, it was fun. I enjoyed it for a little while. I played it fairly religiously. It's definitely fallen off. You don't really hear any talk about it anymore. Because honestly, I think people kind of started to get bored of it. Activision kind of stopped producing things for it.
Yeah.
We're focusing on Vanguard.
Yeah. More focusing on Cold War and Vanguard, which Cold War had a big link with it, considering they added to where even if you didn't own Cold War, you still had the Cold War weapons to use in Warzone.
Which I think is a really cool idea.
That is
to
cool.
Keep, like, weapons.
Yeah. Because that gives you more of a variety. I mean, not even... Which with Call of Duty anymore, they kind of have... There's like this few set of weapons, and that's what everybody uses religiously because they're just better than the others. I'll be the one to say it.
Call of SMG.
Call of SMG. That's my new favorite saying, if I'm honest, because especially in Modern Warfare, because that's what everybody uses. Because the last weapons that I think it was actually the last weapon that they released for Modern Warfare was the CX-9, and that is what most people use religiously. I still don't have it unlocked, and I'm not going to unlock it because it is a grind to get it. If you put in the time to obtain it, whatever, use it. But it is not easy to get it.
So, something you said earlier about Warzone was, I don't care because I'm not going to play it. Is I think Treyarch's or whoever, Activision?
Yeah.
Is that the one that
Yeah,
does all of
Activision
it?
did it.
Activision's biggest problem is how do they get people to keep playing when there's always going to be the 100 and something people that go back and they're like, you know what, I think I'm just going to play Black Ops 2 today.
Yeah.
I don't care that there's we're on Black Ops 5 now and then there's this Vanguard game or whatever. I can go back and I can play Buried or Town or Nuketown Zombies. How do they get people to leave the ones that they really like, that like their older games, and get them to go to these new games?
I mean, they really can't. There's nothing they can do about it. And I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do, but I mean,
I think what frustrates people is all the loot boxes in games that are like $60, right? Aren't there loot boxes?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's always
Maybe.
your cosmetics you're gonna have to pay for, which
Maybe.
we'll get into that in the next episode about Halo.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they should go the Halo route and make Call of Duty free and just release yearly expansions or something.
Which a lot of companies are starting to do that. They're making their games free to play, and they're making their cosmetics that everybody's gonna want what you have to pay for, and in-game currencies,
And that's
stuff
going
like
to make
that.
people a lot less mad than them paying $60. And then, I think, also having to pay for cosmetics.
Which, by all means, you still have to pay for your cosmetics, and
Yeah.
they still have their in-game currency,
I
the
think,
COD points.
honestly, they might make more money because they'd get more players into playing this new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then, the shady stuff later, with
Yeah.
getting them to pay for their
All they have to do,
skins.
they already have the advertisement in the game. I mean, as soon as you load in the Warzone or Modern Warfare, I mean, the first thing you get shoved down your throat is buy now, Vanguard.
Do you want to download Vanguard for free? Hey,
Which, yeah, I could get behind that. If you make the game free and you make your cosmetics still the same prices. Sure, you might make a little less money,
I think
but honestly, you could make more because more people are going to download the game.
In the long term, they'd probably make more.
And yeah, I mean, Warzone is free. You don't have. It's not pay to win or anything. I mean, it's all cosmetic. Nothing changes the aspect of the game or how it's played.
Wouldn't they have to be making more money almost? Or why else would like Fortnite?
Yeah. How do you think they make their money? I mean, the game's free to play, but look at all the cosmetics they have. I mean, people are gonna buy those. I myself have been subject to. I mean, I paid the full $60 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I paid the full $60 for Cold War. I've bought 2 battle passes in Cold War. I've bought the blueprint packs in Modern Warfare. I think I've bought 2 or 3 of those, so I probably have $120 in that one game, including the amount I paid for the game. Which that should change.
Yeah.
Because they've made their $60 off of me, and only cosmetics, not the game. So if they kept doing that,
this is gonna be totally out of left field, but it's a game I really like and I want to talk about it. So there's this game called Terraria, right? It's been around for such a long time. They haven't pushed out a single paid DLC or done anything scummy like that. They've been pushing out consistent free updates, and people love that. I don't know if Activision wants to push out a good game that people love, or they want to take your money. Probably
a little bit of both. I think.
Probably
more or less one of it over the other.
I think the problem is they're leaning a little more towards we want your money, get over here, give me your money.
Yeah.
When in the long run, I think you're probably gonna make more money.
Not thinking about the money.
Yeah. See, because Terraria, like I was saying, just pushes out consistent free updates, and when they announced their final update, Journey's End, it was #1 selling on Steam for a few weeks, and they're making some money off of that.
Yeah.
Just by being a good developer.
Yeah.
Which is
thinking about their players more or less than the money.
Sadly, something we don't seem to see a lot with accusations towards gaming companies. But anyway, that's a little down in the dumps. So back to Call of Duty.
I have a strong hatred towards Call of Duty after getting banned for no reason.
I did. Yep, you did. You were suckered into that, which was a big thing with Cold War. I think it had something to do with PC players and the zombies, and a bug with that, didn't it? Or was that kind of falling out?
What I believe happened was somebody suspected me of cheating as I was playing controller on PC, and they thought I was cheating, so they spam reported me and got me permanently banned on my main account. So I had
everything.
I lost everything I had and had to basically start over from scratch. And that was not fun.
Including your cosmetic stuff that you had too. So, I mean, can't get that back.
Somewhat of a sidetrack. There's this game, I can't remember what I'm going to try. There's this game where instead of just banning cheaters, they make a separate separate lobby for all the people that cheat, so that everyone you play against has been reported for cheating. So
that could be interesting.
Yeah, honestly, they should just record those games and see everybody's flying through the air, bullets are dinking heads everywhere, and be a 5-second match, and nobody would end up happening, and people might stop cheating, or just make an anti-cheat.
But that's too hard.
That would require you to care about the product.
Exactly. Which that kind of tells me that Activision's in it for the money. If they were in it for the players, they would have the anti-cheat.
Yeah,
and it would work. But
they make quality games, but not for the players.
Yes.
They make it more for the money than
I think of course you want money. I get that. I'm not saying release all your stuff for free and don't make money, you greedy dirtbag. I'm just saying I'll care a little bit about making something good, so that way, honestly, it'd be better for you. You're gonna have more long-term gain.
Care about your players,
yes,
not the money that you're making off of them. Which money is nice. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me. I don't want to say don't make money. Then you wouldn't be able to keep making games and stuff.
But you can lighten up a little bit.
Yep. if Activision never made money, we wouldn't have classics such as Spider-Man 3.
Ooh.
I wouldn't want to live in a world without that game.
That game's an episode in on its own.
But all in all, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Episode 2 of 3 of our little first-person shooter trilogy thing. If you're already listening to this and you got time, make sure to tune in to episode 3 that we're getting ready to record now.
And
Side note.
And as GameStop says, power to the players.
Power to the players. But anyways, this has been episode 2 of 3. Make sure to tune in to episode 3, and you guys have a good night. Peace.